Hey guys, welcome back to another It's Just Ray with me, Raylene Challoner. It's been a while since we've talked, like 2 weeks. Where you been? So, Mother's Day. Do you see what Lennox made me? It's pretty cute, huh? Every Mother's Day I get super nostalgic because I didn't actually know that I wanted to be a mom. Growing up, I was one of those kids that, I think I had like 2 Cabbage Patch dolls that my poor mother, I think, stood out in the rain or something. There's some story about standing in the rain for 3 o'clock in the morning trying to get these Cabbage Patch Kid dolls, right? And she got me 2, and it was all very exciting, and I think I maybe played with them 5 or 6 times. Sorry, Mom. But I just wasn't a doll kind of girl. And then on to like junior high, and I liked boys, but all my other friends were kind of dreaming about what their wedding would look like at like 12, 13, and then into high school. They were always talking about, now, how many kids do you think you're going to have, and where are you going to live? And I just was never, ever one of those girls. And those girls are actually the majority. I was like, where am I going to backpack to? And not that I'm outdoorsy, but I'm adventurous. And I never dreamed of what my house would look like, any of that kind of stuff. So it was kind of funny when I ended up getting married at 19, right out of high school, first year of college. And then Andy and I, we kind of just, life went on, and as newlyweds and friends of ours started getting married, and we were married so early that by the time we were married, 5, 6 years, other friends were just getting married. So by the time we were married 10 years, friends were starting to have babies, and then all of a sudden I don't really have anything in common with all these girls anymore because they're oohing and gooing over these little mushy drooly things. And I just didn't have that at all. Now looking back, you're going to think this is weird, but those who know me really well, you're going to know it's normal. But those who are just getting to know me, I actually call my barrenness a blessing, because I look back and I see that the fact that I never had that morning, Lennox, that I never had that craving, that emptiness for a baby in my life. I see that as God's grace. It's kind of weird, huh? I know. You'll find out the more you get to know me. A little twisted. But I do. I see that as God's grace to me. I even started writing a book about the blessing of barrenness. I think I got the introduction and the first chapter done. And then I realized I'm such a wannabe writer. I'm just not a writer. And to write about the blessing of barrenness, to be able to be okay with being barren, you've got to go way back into your perception of God and how you see Him to be, and how He works in our lives. You've got to understand that. And there's that's just way too long of a book for me. So I never wrote it, but I do think it needs to be written. Now, I had a friend once who never had a dishwasher for years. She never had a dishwasher, always hand washes her dishes. And then finally her husband was like, honey, I'm going to get you a dishwasher. And so she got this dishwasher, and Lennox, and all of a sudden, this whole world of having a dishwasher, and she didn't know what she was missing. And that's what motherhood was like for me. I had no idea what I was missing. And so for me, how I ended up coming to terms with my barrenness, is totally different than some of my friends who actually are still struggling with it. It comes back to how you view God. Does He give good things? First of all, He's your creator. And if He created you with something missing or something not working, or He allowed you to be created that way, then that's His plan. That's His purpose. And whether you can sit with that or not, it is what it is. And you've got to go back to the truth of His word that says He gives good things, and that all things work together for good, for His good, for his glory, for his kingdom. And you've got to sit on that truth. And I know that that doesn't sit well with some of us because of the heartache, because of the longing. But I'm here to tell you that he's got something good in it. For me, for Andy, it was Lennox and Sophia and the chance to continue on in fostering. And so they were my unexpected blessing. And there is an unexpected blessing out there for you if you are struggling with the whys of maybe of infertility or of barrenness. I'm telling you now, hang in there. Sit with the Lord and ask him why. And then wait and listen. Don't try not to be bitter. Hang in there. Good things are in this. I promise. Okay, it's bye for now. Gonna hit the little button. Talk to you again soon.